Got it? These are the wagons that go down to the mine shaft to bring up coal in Springhill, Nova Scotia. This is the ST in Springhill, Nova Scotia at the coal mine. That goes down underground. You can take a tour later.
Okay everyone, it's required by law if you're down more than 80 feet for the purpose of mining, you must have an ear scope. We do, you get fresh air pumped down there 24 hours a day. Lots of fresh air. And to that left you can hold on to, watch your hips when you come onto the steps. That's not including you, you're alright.
Picking on you today, what? Cheryl, turn around. Enough light down here to keep going.
Everyone, when this mine was in operation, the ceiling would be down about here. These props would be in about here. That's why you had to tuck your elbows in, put your forehead on your thumbs, which would be on your knees. Everything was raised and made bigger for the tours.
Oh. It is big. Oh boy. Oh, it's big.
Wooden ceiling?
Wooden ceiling.
Good pitching, Cheryl.
Is it?
Keep going. No.
Don't go too fast. Is anybody thinking about getting back up?
She just walks right along. She just walks along. That's for the air coming through. Huh?
No, me neither.
If you're tall or big, you stand right there. Stand right
Yes. How you going again? Perfect.
When you go back up, there should be another tour starting, so you'll get the rest of the tour up there. I'll make sure that you get it, okay? Okay, everyone, these tunnels here are roughly 50 feet long. It could be a little longer, a little shorter. The same as the one over here. And they did this till they got down to about 1,000 feet. Then they went in all directions after that. These short tunnels were for 2 men only to work in. Their job would be, when they found a coal seam, to start picking and shoveling from here till they get, when they got about this distance, they use that low-grade dynamite powder that I was telling everybody about up in the ground. Now use this wall for example. The low grade, they would place it along the top of the ceiling. This protects the rock we got above our heads. And another low charge in the floor, and that also protects the rock floor we have. They drill their holes with these hand drills. Everything was done by hand. They drill in about 3 feet, place their dynamite powder, their packings, connect their wires and run the wires out to here. Notify the shift supervisor, which would be on the service. He would come down, add more wire, and place his dynamite caps. You go back up, they sound a bell, two blasts from the bell system. Everyone went farther down, or to the next tunnel, or up. When they blow it, the coal would land about this distance from that wall here, and it would also take all these props out. So what the two guys had to do, get the coal in the cars and get them out of here as fast as possible and start repairing these, because the longer these are out of position in the mine after you lose dynamite, it weakens the structure of the ceiling, and there's a 60 to 80% chance this will come crashing down. So there were 6 guys doing this, and they could get these up in roughly 8 to 10 minutes. They were very good at it.
Is this coal?
No, that's all rock now. The coal's all dug out. This was the coal seam once. Same as the long tunnel, that was all coal.
Okay. It's like her digging the meat out of a lobster last night.
Yeah. Okay, and a lot of people say, where do you eat and where do you use the washroom when you're working in the mine? Right where you work. And when you are eating, you got rats climbing over your lap, they're going up your pant leg trying to get food. So but the miners fed them, changed their water, gives them fresh water every day, and looked after them. Because without rats in the mine, you definitely wouldn't be working here.
Oh, really?
Rats give you the first warning. If you're down 4,000 feet or 3 miles down, you see a bunch of rats going up the slope, you better be behind them. Because there's a disaster going to happen.
They can smell the
They can smell the methane.
Yeah.
The tremors.
Like the 58 bump. 2 days before that, there was like older miners, there's 4 or 5 of them, noticed a bunch of rats going up the slope, but they either forgot, they never reported it. And 2 days later, 75 men died in a major bump. The rats gave them the first warning. They left the mine altogether.
They knew 2 days before that something was
Yeah.
going to happen.
Same as over in Indonesia, they had that tsunami over there. The animals all left 3 days before that happened.
I have a question.
Amazing.
What is when they want to go to the toilet?
Pardon me?
To the toilet.
Toilet right where you work, right here.
No part-time job, right?
But what about number 2? That too, right? Number 1 there, number 2 right?
This setup is for tourists or is the initial tunnel?
Just for the tourists.
For tourists.
The roof, yeah.
So when the equipment get a hole in the mine, at first, how do they support the whole, the tunnel?
How they support this?
Support, no, this is for tourists,
Yeah,
right?
they
But
did the same way, but they wouldn't use this type of wood, but just the wood I showed you in the car up there from...
The softwood.
from softwood,
The softwood to support the tunnel.
Yeah.
And then, I see.
It don't really support the roof, because that roof, once it comes down, it's gonna come down no matter what you get underneath of it. Like, it keeps the rock from falling on you, and the cold.
When they start making these tunnels off the main shaft, are they just kind of going blindly, hoping to get coal?
No,
or
they-
were there
they-
surveys prior?
They drill for their coal seam.
So they can drill sample holes
Yeah.
and see where the seams are?
There'll be one or two guys doing that, then other guys will come with a pick and shovel and start picking and shoveling until they get a certain work.
Probably like dimmer than this.
Yeah, it is much dimmer. These lights here are for the tour guides only. These ones last up to 15 hours, where the miners' lights will only last around 9 to 12. And they were much dimmer.
And there's no refillable or?
Could everyone shut their lights off in their camp for a second?
Walking out of the mine. Shalma. Hi.